now. I'm holding my heart right now. Welcome to this Thursday edition of First Take. Your boys in the house hosting, okay? And usually I'm going to throw my new rules out there to make sure people are respectful and they understand, speak when spoken to, and who the boss is. But I gotta veer left here. Not because my man RC's in the house pivoting over here, the first thing. Not because Dan Orlovsky was in a cage in his damn wardrobe because he knew that what he was wearing or get up would be unsatisfactory for first thing. But also, stop the presses. Mina Kern, Mina, in the building. In the building. It is our honor and privilege to have you. How are you, Mina?
I'm so happy to be here.
We're happy to have you. We're happy to have you. Excuse me, watch your mouth, watch your tone, watch your manners. I'm telling you that right now, Dio. I'm telling you that right now, all right? We got a whole bunch of stuff to get to. Let's get right to it, all right? After a messy public contract negotiation and eventual trade to the Green Bay Packers, Micah Parsons is making his much anticipated return to Dallas on Sunday, and he spoke yesterday on how he thinks he will be received in Jerry's world. Take a listen.
You know, I think Dallas loves me. You know, I think they're going to give me a good round of applause. And, you know, there's no hard feelings there, at least for me. And I think it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be a great atmosphere. I think, you know, this is some of the best football you're going to get in Dallas when it's Sunday night against, you know, a rivalry opponent.
I'm always afraid to go to Dan first, but I will. How do you think, Micah, how do you think fans should respond to Micah's return?
I literally don't care. Boom if you want to boom. Micah should be thanking the Cowboys for what they did to him. They got him out of there. They're not a good football team. And they got him $150+ million, however much.
188.
Yeah, and the fans want to boom, boom. I really don't have a strong feeling on this side. If you want to cheer him, cheer him. If you want to boom, boom. Have at it.
Okay.
Man, for me, I'm fired up because they had a tribute talk. There was actually a conversation that came out that said they were not going to do a tribute video for Micah. Duh. This ain't basketball. Right. You know what happened the last time Dallas traded a star and they did a tribute video? Luka dropped 45 and they beat him by dang near 20 points. Right. If I was the Dallas Cowboys, I would have Micah clown shirts on every seat. And I would have a shirt that says, I hope your beard never connects and you keep going bald. Wow. I would absolutely crush him. You know why?
Why?
Because you gotta make him hate him, because your team sucks. So the entire time, everybody's there. You know what they're gonna be looking at him like? They're gonna be looking at him like, man, we traded this guy. Like, our girl left us, but she wanted to be here. I kicked her out. Now I'm left with this bugaboo. She don't have no job. She don't want to cook. She don't want to clean. She stopped wearing makeup once we got together. And then my girl come back and she fine like that. You gotta make sure they hate Micah Parsons.
What an analogy.
Sorry.
What an analogy.
I can't believe he doesn't care.
I don't care.
And you didn't even catch what he said.
Just the specificity of the details that you drop makes me wondering about you.
Steve,
yeah, right.
he said, this is the best football you're going to see in Dallas. And he had to catch himself. Because you know why he said that? Because Green Bay was going, because he knew that Dallas wasn't going to see no good football all damn year.
Ryan.
That's true. Go ahead, Mina.
You paint a very vivid picture.
Very vivid. Very vivid.
That's not going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. By halftime, they're going to be booing Jerry Jones. Dallas fans aren't stupid.
Yeah.
They know why Micah Parsons is gone, and they know that the product on the field, which has been god-awful, is because of the decisions that Jerry Jones made. Right now, the Cowboys defense is allowing a QBR of 80. That's the worst in the NFL. To put that in perspective, Lamar's 78, Josh Allen's 75. They're making everyone who plays them better than Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. And there's only one person to blame for this. It's Jerry Jones. It was the most predictable outcome. Yeah. The defense would fall apart. Because when Micah Parsons didn't play while he was on the team, the defense fell apart. Mm-hmm. This was no mystery. If I'm a Cowboys fan, I'm furious at Jerry Jones. There is no doubt in my mind that Micah Parsons is going to come back, ball out, and the fans are going to turn on Jerry.
You should be able to ball out against this Dallas Cowboy team if you're Micah Parsons. You really should. With the help that you have on the defensive side of the ball with Green Bay fresh off a defeat in Cleveland, okay, you should really, really have a field day. Now, you're the Dallas Cowboys. The only part that I will accuse y'all are forgetting how delusional they are. Now, I understand how you're feeling about Jerry Jones, but we all know they going to roll up in there thinking, we going to win this game. We going to win this game. That's how they think.
I don't think Cowboys.
Yeah, I don't think Cowboys.
You don't know them like I know them. You don't know them like I know them.
I think Cowboys fans want Micah to get 4 sacks and 300 yards rushing.
Yes.
I'm not saying reality will hit by halftime. I understand that. I'm talking about walking this game. I'm talking about when you're driving to Jerry World. I'm talking about when you got a park. I'm talking about when you're tailgating. I'm talking about those things. Oh, they're gonna be like, oh, we gonna win this game. What do we do? We gonna win this game. Delusion.
They're not believe that. Because you know how Micah Parsons could guarantee that he has a phenomenal game? If he played quarterback. If he goes and plays quarterback for Green Bay, he's going to have a phenomenal game. Because every quarterback that plays against the Dallas Cowboys, Russell Wilson, 2 weeks ago, Russell Wilson, who's no longer the starting quarterback, had 450. Like, those fans should lose their mind the minute the game starts.
To me, here's what would make it worse. And let's ask this question. What is the worst possible scenario? I believe I have the answer, but I'll give it to you first. Go ahead.
Micah gets 3 sacks and they give up 250 yards rushing.
Yes, it's the run defense. Yes, 100%.
I don't even think you have to go to the 250 yards rushing. I'm thinking if Micah gets like 3 or 4 sacks and the Dallas's passing game is completely terrorized because you can't protect the quarterback, that would be the nightmare. The running, they gave up rushing to everybody.
But they say that's how they got better.
Right. Yeah, every time they have like a 10-yard run, the camera's going to cut to Jerry Jones. Mr. Kenny Clark's going to solve our run defense.
Yes,
that is what's. You're totally right.
It's the lack of the justification of the trade, or at least in their words, the reasoning was, well, we got better.
They ain't listening to that. They're looking at Micah Parsons being gone, and if that brother gets at Dak Prescott frequently, that is going to be the nightmare.
The worst case scenario is that the Dallas Cowboys show up as the exact team Jerry Jones constructed. That's the worst case scenario. That they show up and they can't get pressure on the quarterback. That they show up and they can't run the football. That they show up and they get blown out. If that's who they show up as, because that's the team that Jerry Jones has constructed, that's the worst case scenario, because that team gets blown out. That team doesn't block Micah Parsons. That team doesn't block Rashawn Gary. That team doesn't block Lucas Van Ness. And if you get that, then that's exactly what they deserve.
Also, if the Packers go on and end up NFC title game, like the game again, 3 sacks, 250, those first-round picks because of the trade, you're basically taking an early second-round pick.
Which is nothing.
Yeah, that's worst-case scenario.
Is there any kind of scenario you see, Mina, that Jerry Jones could end up walking away with a smile Sunday evening? I mean, is there anything?
If they had CeeDee Lamb, I think they might be a little bit more optimistic about the offense. But, I mean, this Packers defense is one of the 2 or 3 best in the NFL, and I think they're going to look like it. Without CeeDee Lamb, the entire premise of this Cowboys offense is we've got 2 number 1 wide receivers. Defenses have to play shell. We get to run the ball underneath. You take out CeeDee Lamb, that equation looks very different.
I have to confess to you, I was just asking the question just for my own. I mean, we all know the answer. It was just fun to throw that out there.
He absolutely is going to smile.